Welcome to From Theory to Reality with me, Julie Dalton. Come with me as we look at models and theories you can use every day.
Thanks, Julie. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amelia. Today, we are going to be exploring Maslow's hierarchy of needs, one of the most recognized theories of human motivation. This is one of the models that I've always liked. It was created by psychologist Abraham Maslow in the 1940s. He designed the model to help explain what drives behavior and what people need in order to grow, perform, and reach their potential. After many years of studying, it is still widely used today in leadership, learning and development, coaching, education, and management, because it gives us a simple framework for understanding motivation.
Is this the pyramid that people always talk about?
Yes, that's exactly it. The pyramid is a simple visual way of showing different levels of need, starting with the basics and building upwards toward growth, confidence, and reaching our potential. At the bottom are our basic needs, things like rest, food, comfort, health, and having enough energy to function. If someone is exhausted, hungry, unwell, or overwhelmed, it can be difficult to focus on much else because the mind naturally prioritizes immediate needs. Once those basics feel more stable, attention often shifts to safety. This is the need to feel secure, settled, and protected from unnecessary stress or uncertainty. In everyday life, this can mean financial security, routine, and stability. In the workplace, it often means clear expectations, fair treatment, consistency, and feeling psychologically safe enough to ask questions or make mistakes while learning. When people feel safe, they often begin looking for connection. That brings us to belonging, the need for relationships, acceptance, and feeling part of a group. Most people want to feel welcomed, included, and that they matter within a team. When belonging is missing, confidence and motivation can drop because people often disengage when they feel isolated or excluded. Once people feel connected, recognition and confidence tend to become more important. This is where esteem comes in, the need to feel valued, respected, trusted, and competent. Many people are motivated when their contribution is noticed and when they feel capable of succeeding and progressing. And when those needs are being met, people often start thinking about growth and fulfillment. This is self-actualization, the desire to develop, achieve meaningful goals, keep learning, take on challenges, and reach personal potential. It is about becoming the best version of yourself and finding purpose in what you do.
I can see why people like it. It's really easy to understand. But life doesn't always work in neat little levels, does it?
And that's such an important point. This is where critical thinking comes in. Maslow's model is helpful, but it isn't perfect. Real people are more complex than a tidy pyramid. Sometimes someone can be under pressure financially or emotionally, but still be highly ambitious and driven. Another person may have security and stability, but still feel unmotivated because they lack connection or purpose. Different cultures may value community over individual achievement. Different personalities may place importance on different needs. And people can move up and down these needs depending on what's happening in their lives.
So we shouldn't treat it like a strict formula.
Exactly right. It isn't a rule book, it's a thinking tool. It helps us pause and ask, what might this person need right now? That question alone can make us much better leaders, trainers, coaches, and managers.
So how do we actually use it day to day?
Let's bring it to life with 3 workplace examples. Imagine you're a trainer delivering induction to a new group. One learner is quiet, distracted, and barely joining in.
Easy to assume they just don't want to be there.
Exactly. But there may be more going on. They might be nervous about starting a new job, worried they won't understand the systems, or feeling uncomfortable around people they don't know yet. That means their need for safety or belonging may not be fully met. If you check in privately, reassure them, make expectations clear, and help them feel included, you often see confidence rise quickly. Sometimes what looks like disengagement is really uncertainty.
That makes a lot of sense. What about coaching?
Imagine you're coaching someone whose results have dipped. They seem defensive, flat, and not very open to feedback. Many coaches go straight into performance gaps and action plans. But if the person feels criticized, embarrassed, or worried they're failing, their esteem and safety needs may be under threat. Instead, start by rebuilding confidence. Recognize what they do well. Make the conversation supportive rather than confrontational. Focus on progress, not punishment. When people feel respected and capable again, they're usually much more open to coaching.
So the emotional state matters before the coaching even starts.
Exactly. Coaching lands better when the person feels safe enough to hear it. Now imagine you're a manager with one of your strongest team members and they tell you they're bored.
A lot of people would think, well, at least they're performing.
And that's where risk can be missed. This person may already feel secure, valued, and capable. Their lower level needs are being met. Now they may need growth. They might want more responsibility, a project to lead, mentoring opportunities, development, or a clearer career path. If that need is ignored, motivation can fade and top talent may quietly look elsewhere. If it's recognized, you can unlock even more performance and loyalty.
So different people can need completely different things at the same time.
Exactly. And the same person can need different things at different stages. That's why one-size-fits-all leadership rarely works.
So if I had to sum it up, don't just react to behaviour. Understand what might be driving it.
Perfectly said. Maslow reminds us to look beneath the surface. When we understand needs, we train better, coach better, manage better, and create environments where people are far more likely to succeed. And that's where theory becomes reality. Thanks for listening, everyone. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you for joining me today. Now go make that theory a reality. See you next time.